This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progression. Someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's got this one across mid into 49er territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-3. Came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Murray now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Murray. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Murray now. Jones has it. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. The Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
65. 21.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fitzgerald. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. The young buck finding the veteran there. There is 14 years separating Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald. Murray turning 22 back on August 7th. And on August 31st, Larry Fitzgerald turned 36. But these two guys like each other, and it shows on the field. This is McCoy. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Niners will take over at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown, their last goal around again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, here's Breida. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Clay that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
Just like that.
Shotgun now for Murray. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Here we go.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend. Touchdown, 49ers! Marquise Goodwin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
56 to Mike. 56.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The 11-time Pro Bowler Larry Fitzgerald still has it. His production did take a dip last year on the heels of 3 straight 1,000-yard campaigns. He's in the back half of his 30s now. What a career it's been. Coming into this year, over 1,300 receptions, 116 of those for touchdowns, and second only to Jerry Rice in career receiving yards. Pretty spectacular. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Murray now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down.
Check 26, check 26.
First down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And there is a flag, so a big 2nd down pickup, but will it hold? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Murray to air it out again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, 7 seconds remaining. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Don't get nervous. Check. 56 to Mike.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go. Like 20. Check 56. Hey. 21. 6. Hey, go.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Robert Alford. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 27. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
21. Slam. Check 13. Wait.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. On second down, a run with Breida. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. Black 80! Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion.
Here we go.
But you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
They run for it with Breida. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. His tight end Clay, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's McCoy. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock.
Get through an opening, and there he goes. 30, 10, 5, touchdown. 49, Breida, 82 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Showing it. Showing it. Check. Crunch. 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 36. Hey. 6.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Third down. Third and long.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. Third and long.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Good roll. West. Zoom, zoom. Zip it. I got him. He's mine. He's mine. He's mine.
Throwing on third and long. Murray buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
That's it. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. There goes a deep ball, end zone. This is caught. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Here we go. Get the play. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Here we go. Here we go. Under 10. Under 10. 10. SOS. SOS. SOS.
They'll go with Foreman, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here. And that's caught inside the 30. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 47 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Breida, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throw right side taken in by Pettis. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Here's Murray. He's got a man, complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am in